My name is Ray Robinson. I'm a part of Black Onyx, the Black Student Union, and I am the president. There's a divide when it comes to diversity on campus because essentially all the black clubs will stick with black clubs, or white clubs such as the comic book club and film club will stick to just those associations as well, and you don't really see them connecting. I appreciate the comic book club with being just white because I've gone to comic book club and film club meetings and I've just been the only black person there, and it would just be mostly white people. So I would categorize that as a white club. A big step SUNY Plattsburgh has chosen to make to aid in the fight against diversity was the hub center that they have recently made. Like, even though people will go there, but them making that a common place for every organization on campus was a huge step to show that they at least want to try to bring everyone together.
Keep the hoe from near me, Kilroy. Remember when I used to use your L's to hit the road, hit the O and make them big boy sales? Remember when you had them green things made?
My name is Ethiopia Yamiru. I am currently the president of Global Initiative for Gender Issues, or GG. Diversity in GG, I would say, on the board is kind of diverse, but like mostly just international students, but just international students from different places. Like, we have a Moroccan, we have someone from Bangladesh, we have a lot of people from Ethiopia, and there's an American, and like I would say it's kind of diverse, but like mostly of international students. And amongst our members too, I would say it's mostly international students. There's a bit of diversity amongst the international students, but I wouldn't say it's that diverse. I definitely say there is a divide between members and members amongst clubs on our campus. Not only in regards to clubs, but even with like cliques and friends, there is a lot of divide. So like I feel like people just go to the club to like support their friends usually, and so I would say that that's why there's a really huge divide amongst like members of different clubs. People just tend to stick with one clique, and so that clique goes on to that same particular club, and it just goes on, I guess. I would say the SUNY is kind of working on the diversity of our campus. I wouldn't say they're working that hard on the inclusivity as well, though, because there is a lot of people from all over the place, all over the world, maybe not that diverse within America, but at least kind of diverse from around the globe. But however, once here, I don't think SUNY works that hard on bringing those different people together. I personally at least try and go to other clubs. It's just that, like, I feel like with all clubs, there's already that formed circle and clique, so it's really hard to break into that circle, and it's just kind of intimidating because most of the people there would be already friends, so I would kind of be the odd one out. And it's just easier to connect with someone with a like similar background, similar fears, hopes, similar experiences. So it's just easier to stick with international students, as I'm an international student. However, I do try and step out of the box, but it's just really hard, It's just...
I am Brian Hartman, and I am the Vice President for Student Affairs at SUNY Plattsburgh. So the people that attend, honestly, is not very diverse. There are definite groupings of our students, and there's sort of a concept called tribalism, where people, I think forever, as far as I can tell, people tend to spend more time with people like themselves versus not like themselves. Unfortunately or unfortunately, students need motivation. They need incentive sometimes to get out of their comfort zone, and that can happen in partnership with faculty. When there are some really good programming, we need to connect with faculty to see if they'll provide extra credit or build it into their curriculum that, hey, go to this event, write up a summary of it, something to get more people. And I interact occasionally with students who more look like me at events that they're there, and that's why they're there most times. And usually they're having a good time. They're glad they came, but the reason they came was that a faculty member said, hey, go to this and I'll give you, it'd be nice if we can increase some of that, because many of our students would benefit from these events if they attended more of them.
The reason why you wouldn't be doing it is because you're uncomfortable. If you didn't care about what they said, then you would do it. There's people who had their hair in a fro at job interviews. I'm pretty sure every black woman I went to a job interview did not straighten their hair.
So my name is Ryan Mullins. I'm the president of the Iota Nu chapter of Delta Sigma Phi fraternity. Fraternity-wise, aside from like the multicultural orgs, of course, we're pretty diverse. I would say like one of the most definitely diverse on campus. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I guess we are pretty diverse compared to other fraternities. But I think the more inclusion part is there, where it's like we all hang out with each other. It's like it's such a normal thing, like inclusion, diversity and stuff, that we don't even really think about it. Market your organization to other crowds, really. If you're gonna be marketing yourselves trying to recruit from the same crowd, you're not gonna get diverse from doing that. It's just kind of, you bring in diverse people, they'll bring their diverse friends, and eventually this beautiful melting pot of just everybody. It's really cool.
The two meetings that I attended for Black Onyx were the Pain and Trap.
Trap and paint, yeah.
Trap and Pain, and the appreciation versus appropriation one. So the first one I would say was very intimidating, only because I thought most of y'all were kind of friends and knew each other, and I just felt like, you know. And then with the appreciation and appropriation, I would say that was more like a presentation and just listen and go type thing, where I didn't really have to interact. So that one, also the topic was kind of interesting, very interesting. So that one I felt more at ease, and I didn't have to interact with anyone, or maybe it's just who I am. But I just felt that one was a lot more easier to go to.
Yeah, I feel like with the Trap and Paint, we just made like a celebration for all the general members who know about the club and stuff. So when you went in there and you've seen like everyone who was there, just, you know, people come every week type of thing. And yeah, the appreciation or appropriation one, that was just, we wanted everyone on campus to come talk about. So, yeah.
Makes sense. Definitely liked how y'all kind of had a fun twist to like most of the things y'all did, because with us we'd probably just have like around the table sit down and talk kind of meetings, but y'all had the, you know, Pain and Trap, like having things that people would actually be interested to go to, but at the same time give it that touch of the base of the point of the club. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I liked how y'all had the twist of interestingness in it to it, kind of.
Yeah. I also feel like we can also like take members from one another and we collab more and just share different experiences. Like we can take something like culturally, possibly from one another.
Like, yes.
Well, share is a better word. Definitely, I'm attending one of your, all of y'all events just to like get the experience of like how it is for y'all on like SUNY Plattsburgh, because my experience and your experience would be two different things. So just to get like a taste of what you're going through, or like an idea, we kind of bridge the gap way better on this campus.
I would definitely agree with that, because, you know, it might be from different paths, but we do have similar issues we'd probably want to talk about. So I would definitely say I would want to go to more Black Onyx meetings. So what we did with the Journey Around the World was, so our club's name is Global Initiative for Gender Issues, right? So we wanted to talk about gender issues in a global aspect. So we had different students tell different stories of different women around the world that had to go through some kind of gender-based violence or gender issue, and then but now are in a place where they can say they are role models to others. So we told their story in their behalf, on their behalf, basically, and so we wanted to give gender issues a global kind of aspect to it. Does that
Definitely think we should collaborate in the future, and just off of gender issues globally, I feel like we could probably even focus that more like on African nations or just women of color, like in general?
Yeah, I'd say collaboration would definitely be the first step to take, because, you know, with clubs we would be sharing different, like, you know, ideas, and also different peoples, which their people would connect and come together, and also, I don't know, just be more open to new ideas and new people, and just, you know.
I think just like, you know, getting acquainted with one another as well, like getting comfortable knowing each other. Like if you see someone you know on campus, just say hi to them.
For
And just
sure.
simple like steps like that. Like we're talking, I didn't even get your name. Yeah.
True. My name is Ethiopia though.
Oh,
so.
great.
All
See?
right. Okay, so
Now
it
I
starts like that.